This is the Just Steph Show, and I'm your host, Steph Palermo, your Italian Boston girl who's an empath, healer, and all-around seeker of wisdom. Tune in weekly for advice on how to live your best life at work, home, or play so you can feel groovy every day. Hey, it's Just Steph, and I'm here in the business center of Pelican Preserve, where my aunt lives, and we're in Fort Myers, Florida. What happened was there was no electricity at my aunt's house where I've been working and enjoying the not freezing weather, and so I decided to come here, and you'll hear some chatter in the background because there's people here. I'm broadcasting live, so I had to hit the road. And but this, in my membership community, I'm sharing this with on all of my social media platforms today because I thought it was such a good topic. But every month in my membership community, I offer a monthly soul block, and it's those things that get in the way of your soul's true path. Those thoughts, beliefs, experiences, people that block you from living your best purpose-driven life, which is your soul's path and your journey. So basically today I want to talk about complainers. I got Jimmy here with me, right? And so I'm just gonna I want to see what's going on here. So complainers and negative people. I posted something in this, Jimmy, I don't know if I told you this, but I posted something in the Stoneham residence page about my Just Steph being what do you call it, trademark.
Yes.
And it's just, when people say, celebrate my success with me, I go, oh, congratulations, whatever. And, I have been, I trademarked my name. And here's the reason why I trademarked it, because somebody stole my stuff. I had an intern who worked for me, and she stole my stuff. And she actually started doing like the Just Whatever show. No, it wasn't like, it was almost exactly my show.
She was the world's best copy.
Yeah, well, I guess, what is it? Imitation is the highest form of flattery, or, whatever, compliment.
Yes.
But she stole my stuff. She was doing exactly what I was doing for work. She took my stuff, and she was actually copying emails and all that stuff. So I said, okay, well, all this intellectual property that I have and content that I've acquired over the last 10 years or so, she had access to it. And so she stole my stuff. So I said, okay, I got a lawyer and I trademarked my stuff. I'm a registered trademark. Just Steph is a registered trademark. So whenever I use my name in when I'm educating, nobody can copy it. It's mine. My books are copyrighted. The Just Steph show is copyrighted. I had to do it. It just made sense from a business standpoint, because we've got, imitators out there. So that's the backstory on the Just Steph trademark. Well, James Corbin, he copied my carpool karaoke. Right. I'm the original carpool karaoke. Sorry. Right. Anyway, so I posted that I was trademarked on the Stoneham residence page, and in that I said, well, purchase my book, as I had a special for my book. And this guy wrote, he commented, are you going to spam this every day? This, and I said, why is it okay for restaurants in Stoneham and like maid services to, hair salons post in the residence page, and I, as a soul reader and a healer and somebody who's trying to help people live their best life and be inspired by the divine, God, whoever, whatever you want to call it. And why is that a problem? And I said that to him, and I said, and where were you when I was giving away free sessions during lockdown so that people could cope? He didn't say a word, but I also, I reported him as a bullier. But I'm all I could think about is like complainer, like negative person. So, I mean, what do you think? I mean, here's what I think, and I just said this in my other group. Complainers and negative people are the bane of humanity, and I'm going to tell you why. They don't, when people are overtly vicious and mean, and they're out there, they can't be out there. I think I hope that most people are kind-hearted and just maybe mistaken. But if some people who are vicious and mean, and they're out there, and they're overtly just awful people, it's easier to sort of shun them and turn away. But when people complain and they're negative, it slips in under the cracks. And you don't realize it until you start complaining or you start feeling bad. You think, why do I feel so bad? Because every time I say something to somebody and they complain like, oh, it's a beautiful sunny day. Oh, it's too hot. I'm gonna get a sunburn. Or, oh, I can't wait for Christmas this year. Oh, it falls on a Wednesday. How fun is that? Whatever, or, oh, I have too much work to do, whatever. This is always an issue. Do you agree with me?
Well, absolutely agree. I think the thing is, some people get so comfortable complaining that that's how they get comfortable, and they just want to complain.
And they're just so unhappy. And it is a habit.
Mhm,
Complaining is a habit. It's like, there's a lot of stuff that's habitual,
mhm.
um, but complaining is a habit and it can be broken. But you have to know that, you're in this, you don't know, people who complain like that don't really realize that their misery has become their norm.
Well, my mom always worried about everything. And if there was nothing going on that she knew to worry about, we used to say she's worried because she knows something's got to be going on, and she's worried she don't know about it.
Yeah.
So she was complaining that there was nothing to worry about.
Right.
Yeah, my grandmother was good for that. So yeah, I just think that you know, and I think we all fall into this. We definitely fall into it. And and I always say that, I'm like, because I said that to you the other day, I'm like, do I complain a lot? Because I did have this issue with my hair. A salon down here burnt my hair and I had to deal with it, but I didn't even want to. And you had said to me, do you tell your aunt? And I go, no, I didn't want to tell her because I didn't want to be complaining until she said to me, what happened to your hair? She's sitting across from me and she said, what is wrong with your hair? And I had to tell her, but she's like, no, you have to go and get your money back or whatever. And but I didn't even want to do it. I was crying. I didn't want to do it. And so I just find that it becomes a habit when you complain. You just get into that negative spiral, and it does block you from the positivity and all that. It blocks you from receiving from God, from spirit, from receiving abundance. It does block you. It blocks you from receiving all the good that's out there for you. And if you stay there in that negative space, that's what you're going to attract into your life, and you will continually get. Sorry, there's a lot of people in here, and I think they're a bit older, so they talk louder.
You're complaining.
I wasn't complaining. It's okay. They can talk loud. Just ruining my show. Oh my God. That's the best. Well, that's what the background noise is. I'm just explaining, not complaining. So yeah, so I think that people don't understand. And when they're around people who complain all the time, gets it just gets the norm. It gets to be the norm, and you start to do it yourself. Like attracts like, and as you complain every single day in your life, you'll just continue to attract experiences that are not good for you. So you'll complain about them too. But I mean, how can you make every day? you and I, going out, we're walking, and my aunt said, "Oh, it's so cold." We're happy because we're from Boston, and we don't care that it's 50 in the morning. Like, to us, we're like,
It's great.
I know, right? We're happy we can go out and walk, so it's lovely, and it's all what you're used to. But and my aunt, believe it or not, she doesn't. She's nice.
No, she doesn't.
Oh my God, she's so nice. She's just like, oh, because she's just gets cold, but she's my aunt is like my grandmother. So my mother's mother is my aunt, is my mother's sister. The nice, like so nice, and people could be mean to them. And they go, ooh, and like those nice people that they're just so kind,
Yes,
kind-hearted.
that's
Yeah, she's so kind-hearted, and
is.
she's sweet, and 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 she really doesn't complain.
No,
I mean, she's so
not at
nice.
all.
I mean, I totally invaded her house, and she's nice about it.
Not complaining. She's telling me that she doesn't want to leave.
I know. I don't want to leave either. So, I'm just trying to say, somebody's commenting. So if you watch this a little later on, make sure you do hashtag replay and let me know. And let me know what you think if you have a complainer in your life. And, how do you deal with the complainer? I will tell you what, if you confront them, most complainers will complain at you. They'll be mad
Oh,
because they don't realize what they're doing. Complainers don't realize what they're doing. Negative people don't realize that they've been doing it so long that that's who they are, and they don't realize that they're it's like, droopy. You know what, folks? I'm happy. No. And Jimmy,
it's some complaining stories.
I know, right? So if you have a complaining, someone who complains in your life, let me know. I'd like to hear about it, and I want to hear how you handle it. I mean, sometimes you just got to step away, and and when you do step away, and when you engage in positive, happy experiences and activities, and positive self-talk, positive, um, you know, thinking, and you're happy. What happens is all of a sudden when people start complaining, it'll hit you smack in the face because you've been away from it for so long. So you don't want to get into the habit of complaining and being negative. You have to really train your mind and start to see life as beautiful and amazing, and enjoy every minute, and I know, Jimmy, sometimes when you say, that, we talk about the weather and I go, oh, it's beautiful out. And it could be like a hurricane, right? Because
I know. You've done that. And pouring rain, and I'll be like, what a lousy day. And you're like, no, it's a beautiful day to sit and watch movies.
yeah, see, and I actually mean it.
I know you.
I actually mean it. I'm not even, that's just how I am. But yeah, I really try to see the best in every situation. I really do. And when I don't, I feel ugly inside.
Oh, the glass is always half full
No, it's full.
instead of half empty.
Oh, F. Oh, I'm like, no, my glass is always full.
No, you
It's
drank.
overflowing.
No, you drank some.
I know, I'm drinking some. I'm drinking the
So it's
Kool-Aid.
half full.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with that. I do think that, everything works out for the best. And even if I'm in a situation that I don't like or if it doesn't feel good, I go, okay, this is for my best. It's all going to work out for the best.
Mhm.
The universe has my back. It's all working out. It's all working out. So I would say, if you need help with complainers in your life, you definitely want to reach out to me. If you want more information about what I can do, send me an email, steph@juststeph.com. And also, what you want to do is join my membership community, and the link is in the description of this video. If you want more monthly soul blocks, and what else do? I do a monthly lesson from the yoga mat, weekday channeled messages from the universe, opportunities for one-on-ones with me, a private Facebook group, support. We do more too. I can't remember what else. Oh, I'm doing the monthly potluck happy hour, and my books my books are always and if you join as an annual member, I will send you a signed copy of latest book, and you get a free download of my first book, as well as 10 groovy do's to get you in the groove. And that's 10 things you can do right now to have an amazing life. So there's so much out there. I'm offering so much for you. So I hope that this has been helpful for you, and I do hope that you stop complaining, right? So take a risk, be vulnerable, share your heart and love always. Know I love you all. Wishing you love, balance, and peace. Ciao, ciao, baby. I love you. I do. Thanks for tuning in to the Just Steph Show. I really care about you, your happiness, and helping you make great choices for your life. So tune in next week for more wisdom from me. In the meantime, follow me on my Just Steph Facebook page, on Twitter at Steph Palermo. My Instagram account is JustSteph1, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Steph Palermo. See you next week. Ciao, ciao, baby.